Wait, can you fix me?
Just this one strand.
Long hair, don't care. Short hair, don't care either. Today I wanted to discuss girls cutting their hair and why it's such an issue, why it's an issue at all. You have all come to know me as the cat's meow, as Cat. You also associate me with my short hair. Little do you know that I didn't always have short hair. I actually had really long hair and it was like up to my butt. I've always wanted to cut my hair because I felt like I was really overtly sexualized by just having long hair. What I mean by that is I'd just be on the subway. If I had my hair up in a big bun and I felt like letting my hair loose, I could literally feel like all the eyes of the men thinking that it was like a slow motion photo shoot of me just putting down my locks of hair. And it was attention that I didn't want at all. Yes, it did take a breakup for me to be like, ah, that's enough, I'm just gonna cut my hair. I want to show how different people's perceptions are based on just your image alone. When I had long hair, people would literally be like, she thinks she's really sexy, or I got a lot of attention because of my long hair. And then immediately when I cut my hair, apparently now people were like, oh, you think you're a hipster? Oh, you a lesbian? Oh, you must have gone crazy. What happened in your life that you needed to cut your hair? When I cut my hair, people just took me more serious. And that's unfortunate because nothing about me has changed. I'm still the same person, just a haircut. And apparently I'm taken more serious if I have my short hair and my glasses. That's like super smart. There are a couple of celebrity ladies who also cut their hair, such as Emma Watson, Miley Cyrus, Anne Hathaway, Willow Smith, Michelle Williams. Miley Cyrus got asked 24/7, what does your boyfriend think? And I loved her response. She did it for herself. She cut her hair for only her satisfaction and that's it. Whether or not it's a good haircut, we're not talking about that. We're just talking about the fact that she cut her hair. I'm getting off tangent, but I have to say this story specifically. I was at a restaurant and I showed the waiter my ID. My ID has me with like long hair, and out of nowhere, the waiter said, oh, you look better in your ID than you do now. I didn't ask you for your opinion, sir. And that guy did not get a good tip. I don't understand why it's such a big deal and why people feel like they're entitled to give me their opinion. If I didn't ask you, then I don't really care for your opinion. And I don't think any of these other ladies, any of these other celebrities cared either. It's just a haircut. To be honest, yes, sometimes the haircut reflects a huge change in your life. Why is it a huge change? Well, because we associate long hair with femininity, sex appeal. We are very much attached to that. I mean, like, look at princesses and mermaids. These images are in our media all the time. Can you imagine what would happen if Kim Kardashian cut her hair dumb short? One of the most amazing things that I've heard came from Jada Pinkett Smith, Willow Smith's mother. A lot of people asked her, why would you let your daughter cut her hair? And her response, not verbatim, it's her body, so I'm trying to teach my daughter to own her own body in a society where we're not taught that at all, where there's a great pressure, it's sort of like a silent pressure to look and maintain ourselves in a certain way. I applaud Jada Pinkett Smith because I think that's an impeccable choice as a mother. And don't you think that it's funny how we're expected to be all clean and shaved down there, but up here it better be long as hell? What if it was reversed? But anyway, just some food for thought.
What did your mom think of your short hair?
I come from a big ass family. So 3 out of my 5 aunts have really long hair. My mom is one of them. They literally hate cutting their hair. When I cut my hair, my mom freaked out. Don't send my mom hate mail. She said it was ugly. She thought I was going crazy because at the same time I also got a tattoo, but that's another story. And I had to sit my mom down and sort of explain it's not that big of a deal. This is just something that is an extension of my head and it doesn't encompass like me as a whole.
Do you think different cultures value hair differently?
Yeah. Being that I come from a Latin background, I think my family was really surprised by me cutting my hair. Previous to me cutting my hair, everyone associated me with like good hair, whatever that means. And when I would speak about cutting my hair, people would literally to my face be like, I don't know, I think you're gonna look ugly. I don't know, that's not a good idea. And that kind of gave me even more fuel, because another reason why I wanted to cut my hair was to prove not only to myself but to other people, to sort of redefine what femininity looks like and what it means. And it takes a lot for a person to detach themselves from society and like what society is asking from you. But it was a challenge that I personally wanted to take, because I wanted to redefine beauty for myself and not by other people's terms.
Yeah, you look more fierce now than before. Ow, ow.
When I cut my hair, I found that an overwhelming amount of not just women, but specifically Latinas came up to me and they were like, oh, you look great. I've always wanted to cut my hair. And I'm like, then do it. Another thing that I wanted to discuss was the notion of women being brave because they cut their hair. I was reminded of this because of another YouTuber, of Brittany Simon. She had a video about this because she just decided to shave her head. When I cut my hair, I had so many women coming up to me and men saying, wow, you're so brave. Have we forgotten what bravery is? I understand why, because bravery does mean going against the grain and doing something that's not typical. And unfortunately, in today's day and age, a female cutting her hair, something that is so closely significant of her femininity, means that you're brave. I don't think I'm brave, and I don't think Brittany Simon's brave. I don't think Willow Smith is brave. The teachers who were protecting their students during the shooting, I think they were brave. I think that 15-year-old Malala, who was advocating in Pakistan for women having an education and then being shot, I think she was brave. I don't think I'm brave. I think I just wanted to cut my hair. Just remember that at the end of the day, like Willow Smith's mom said, this is our body, so reclaim it. And remember that it's the only body you have, and you can express yourself in any way you want. Be comfortable with owning yourself and whatever that means to you, and define beauty and femininity for yourself, not by other people's terms.